interwebs, it's me, Soundwave SG1, back with another video. This is a video response to Timey, basically saying what's my best auto assembly memory. Because auto assembly is just mere days away, boys and girls, mere days, mere hours. Sorry I've got nothing green. I don't own a green t-shirt. I have a Green Lantern t-shirt, but it's black. I have a Green Lantern power ring, that helps. Something I'm wearing. But yeah, my favourite auto assembly memory. Oh, there are so many. There are literally so many. So it's 10 off. So many. I just can't think. I can't think which is my absolute favourite, because, like I said, there are just so many. One is basically the first time I ever got there in '09. I walked out on the balcony, and pretty much the entire cast of YouTube reviewers was out there. You know, there was Ray, there was George, Exaggerated Elegy, Dave, Cal Prime, Chris McFeely, Time Lord, Nicole, Sammy, and just fucking loads of people. Diancis, met Diancis for the first time there. You know, but just having a laugh and a joke, and meeting Greg Berger coming out, you know, and coming out on the balcony and having drinks with us. You know, and he systematically went around and spoke to every single person, which was awesome. You know, and then, but not just like, hi, I'm Greg, how you doing, I have a good convention, bye. No, real proper conversation. You know, being cast as Optimus Prime in the script reading of '09, I was cacking myself, literally, you know, with basically, people think I did a good job, but I don't think so, because I was thrown a script by Chris McFeely literally minutes before we went on, so there was no rehearsal, none of that, and no water. I was really dry, my throat was dry, you know, because I was nervous and all the rest of it, and I'm like, you know, that was, but I enjoyed it. That was pretty cool. I've got me signed script, which is you know, one of my treasured possessions and things. What else? Being called up by Dave to go up into the room, to Nicole's room, and record a podcast with, so we got Kal-El Prime, Cobra Commander TFW, Nicole, the Bolt, Silver Bolt, Diancis, Von Rojas, Mikey, V-Wolf, Paleo, Irish Paleo, whatever he's calling himself these days, Chris McFeely, Time Lord, Death Ray, Jeff, but yeah, so we're all sort of talking and having a go, you know, sort of basically, you know, saying, you know, recording a Moonbase 2 podcast, and basically asking us what our, at that point, the good memories of auto assembly, and we're going in, you know, being in the script reading and things like that, all of which are on YouTube. Yeah, but then we get a knock at the door. It's Mark Ravage comes walking in with Greg Berger, and he sits down, and we're just talking away, and he's just telling us some fantastic stories about, you know, Frank Welker messing about with the, you know, the sound guys, and, you know, and Scatman Crothers just, you know, jamming outside waiting to record, and, you know, and Chris Latter and things like that, and that was just man-blowingly awesome. But that was '09. Last year, in 2010, we seemed, well, those you know, I had a stall, and I had a few problems with certain people, which I won't mention. I also had my camera stolen, but that didn't stop me having fun. I had a really fucking awesome time. My fondest memories about it was 10 would be just hanging in the bar, really. listening to George insult people, but making it sound like a compliment. You know, and just hanging out with Johnny and Gerard and, you know, meeting everybody and things like that. And it was just, it's indescribable until you've actually been. Just hanging out with people, you know, like the Sunday night when, I've got to say, the 2010 script reading, Glenn, Dreadwind, was cast as Michael Bay, and he got the biggest cheer, and we're all going, Glenn, 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 Glenn. Boy, did that bastard milk it for every second he could. Rightly so as well. Oh, there's that. There was, you know, like I said, just the karaoke was pretty cool. I was way too hungover to do the karaoke last year, but I'm going to be doing it this year. See if you can guess what songs I'm going to do, and no, it's not Star Trekking. What else? But just generally the whole experience was awesome. Oh, the Sunday morning, I was in a kind of a Super Saiyan rage by this point, and I went to breakfast, and I was joined by Sam Silvermoon, who's awesome, and lo and behold, Gary Chalk comes strolling in. And he says, "Oh, can I join you?" I was like, well, yeah. And so, you know, I sat and had breakfast with Gary Chalk, which was pretty cool, and he was telling me about, you know, that he's actually British, but he's lived in Canada his whole life, and he's got a family, and by God, he can do a wicked Yorkshire accent, you know. More Sheffield, but, you know, it's still pretty cool. And the Monday morning, when we're all kind of tired, we're all sort of, it's all over now, we've got to wait till next year, kind of melancholy going on, and, you know, and sort of sat there and, you know, waiting for my lift and things, and then Scott McNeil comes walking in. The bar's still quite crowded, there's still a lot of people there, and he goes, "Tony," and I go, "Scott," and he goes, "I've heard you had a few problems this weekend about losing a camera and things." And I went, "Yeah," and he goes, "Come here and give me a hug," and he gave me the best man hug I've ever been given. Oh, there was certainly some man love going off. Oh, another good highlight was Dave at Kal-El Prime getting given a Star Saber, and he went out on the balcony and he held it aloft and went, "Yes!" Oh, it was awesome. But yeah, to be honest though, I can't wait for this year. I've needed this more than anybody else, to be honest. You know, just to meet you beautiful people again, to meet, you know, just to hang out in the bar, you know, hang in the bar, you know, what is it? You know, hang in the bar, speak to Ray. Sadly, Ray couldn't be around for much last year. He was only there for a couple of hours each day. But he's going there the whole weekend, because apparently he's just moved up the road, so that's good. Party at Ray's. Woo! Yeah, hanging with George and, you know, Chris McFeely, Dave, Andy, you know, the whole gang. Stu Dark Ages, Adam Grufflock, Glenn, The Rod, Phil, just everybody, you know, it's going to be fucking awesome. And we're going to drink some booze, and we're going to buy some toys. So it's going to be pretty fucking badass, you know. It is, it's going to be fucking awesome, you know, standing on that balcony. Because I've got a feeling there's going to be some Thundercat stuff there, and if there is, I'm definitely getting the roleplay sword, the Sword of Omens. And, you know, rocking the Thundercat shirt now. So I think we're probably going to be all on the balcony, you know, pissed up, Saturday night, shouting, you know, "Thunder, Thunder, Thundercat, ho!" You know, in the middle of Birmingham City Centre with all the pissheads watching us all. Yeah, will be fun. So, yes, so I'm going to sign off. I am going to... I'm going to go upload this, and I shall catch all you lovely sexy people at All Assembly in 4 days. 4 bastard motherfucking days. So I shall see you all later. Toodly pipski.